What is this? He literally recorded himself cheating? Is that what really happened? And posted it for everyone to see? Wild! Let's take a closer look at some of his videos. Let's start by this one. All of these videos in this folder are from ihateAdmins YouTube channel. That's what he himself recorded and posted online for everybody to see. As of right now, these videos are public. First, he has this one video of his medicbot. It's like supposed to be following him, following like players around and healing them, and be just like fully autonomous bot. Literally, just look at this. This is fully controlled by a computer. It's not a real player playing. And it is, as you can see, all these lines and the weird aim and movement type thing. It's not normal. This is not how a human plays. And he never tried to hide it. He was proud of this. And this was like one of the first clues that ihateAdmins is aimbotting. You know, this is not like some in-game option that you enable and you see these lines and you see enemies through walls and stuff like that. No, that's his hack that he himself created. And look at this. That was like literally aimbot. Let's go frame by frame. Let's just look at what happens. Bam! Like instantly it just switches and teleports to aiming like on this medic here. I don't know what this was, like why did it snap on the crate and then back again within 1 or 2 frames. Yeah, let's continue. Let's just watch this and see what happens. Yeah, he's like instantly switching targets. It's wild. I'm gonna skip ahead to oh, okay, never mind. I don't need to skip ahead. This was very interesting. You can see Jetcommerce is being shot at by a helot. And helots have a minigun that do knockback. And the aimbot is trying to like follow his target as well as it can, but the knockback keeps like pushing him around, and you can see it how it's like shaking because of the knockback. Let's watch it again in full speed. It's shaking like it's insane. I can't believe what I'm seeing, honestly. But yeah, let's skip ahead because there was some other clip that I want to show you. I think it was like here. Oh yeah. That's the exact spot. You can see Alien J jump and fly forward a little bit and then land again. And watch what the aimbot is doing. It's aiming a little bit ahead because it has like ping compensation. You need to kind of you need to aim ahead like you are a sniper if you want to hit your target with a high ping. And the funny part is you don't need that on a medic, but for some reason it is programmed to do it even on medic. Why would he ever do that? Like, what's the point? If his goal is to just create medic bots that can follow people around to, I don't know, keep the game alive, I guess, you wouldn't need to code in this prediction stuff. It's unnecessary. See how alien... Oh, fuck. Okay, sorry about that. It was a pretty important phone call. Just... yeah, let's continue. So what was I saying? Yeah, watch Alien J just jump and fly for a little bit, and look what the aimbot is doing. Immediately the moment he jumps, it aims above Alien J, because his trajectory, you know, like the way he's moving, his velocity is like in this direction. So this is like the center where it would aim if he was standing still, but since he jumped and it's trying to predict his movements, it aims more in this direction. And let's continue. And you can see like his upward movements suddenly goes more like horizontally, so it goes lower and in front of him. And it's instant. Exactly the frame that his movement changes, the aimbot changes where it's aiming at. Now he goes, he's starting to drop down, and so it starts to aim lower and lower. And you'll see the moment he lands, which is right here, it goes back to like being horizontal with his target. Exactly here, this is where he lands, and the aimbot just instantly goes to the correct position. It's wild. That's not something a human can do. No human on this planet can do this. This is stuff that only computers can do, this quickly and this accurately. Because let's watch it again in full speed, how quickly it all happens. No, it's not normal. Anyways, that's his video of his hack that he publicly posted. Doesn't hide it, doesn't deny it. But this is evidence that he has a working aimbot. Okay, it only aims on friendly targets here in this video, but it doesn't matter. If he can aim on friendly targets, he can make it aim on enemies just as easily. So that's a clear evidence that he does have a functional aimbot. Now let's take a look at some more interesting stuff. This is from a PvP match. It's like a week ago this happened. So let's just watch it first, see what we see. I think it has audio as well. Yeah. That was an obvious aimbot. And what the fuck was that? Nothing suspicious here. Interesting. That was obvious aimbot. And here comes the interesting part. Watch the perfect tracking. Holy crap. When I saw that from my point of view, I had to call him out on that because it was so obvious even from outside perspective. And he posts his point of view as well, where you can clearly, anybody who has ever seen an aimbot can spot it, that it is an aimbot. There is no denying it. I think we can just rewind and go back because that's already enough to process here. So let's start by looking at this. And I'm gonna start going frame by frame again. No aimbot, no aimbot, no aimbot. Bam. Suddenly he's glued to HTML here. And again you can see like the same type of prediction behavior from the bot. And look at how it's, even if admins himself is moving, it just stays, the aim stays glued. Okay, here's like maybe a little deviation, which, oh, actually not a deviation. I think he HTML used his jetpack once more, so it kind of snapped back up a little bit. Yeah, you can see the jetpack trail here. Now he stops jetpacking, so it immediately, the frame he stops jetpacking, it just goes down again, and it stays locked on him. And here he releases it, and I don't know what the hell happens here. Like, what the hell? Did he like switch to someone who was over here, like behind the wall or roof? What is this? That's not a mouse movement, and it's not cut as far as I can tell. So fucking weird. Here I think we see a little bit of aimbotting, like he pushes the button just briefly. Or maybe not. This looks kind of like, oh, maybe here. Yeah, I think he pushed it like for a frame or two here. Hard to tell, honestly. It's really more obvious when he holds the button for a longer period of time. Yeah, nothing too suspicious going on here. Honestly, I can't even tell if this is aimbot or not. It's like, I think it is. Because watch, this is Panacea, and watch what happens here. He drops down and starts moving to the right, and exactly the frame that he starts moving to the right, the aimbot also moves to the right and then to the left. And I mean, I don't know, I have to look a little bit more closely because I myself don't know what I'm looking at here, to be honest. But yeah, I feel like Panacea started moving to the right, so the aimbot went to the right, and then I guess admins like released the button. Yeah, this was his normal hand movement. Aims at the PT normally. Yeah. This is how he aims at the medic above. That's normal, I would say. Nothing suspicious. And here we go. This is the moment that I've I'm sorry, I'm completely lost for words because it just blows my mind. Like this was the moment that I recorded myself from my point of view. Actually, I can just show you. should be somewhere here. Let me hide myself so I can find it. When was it? 22. So it should be, I think it's this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna open this one. Actually, let's create one more of these. Put it here. Yeah, so this is my point of view. I'm Zaksik, okay? This is ihateAdmins. It's the same exact spot that we are looking at. And what I saw was this. Actually, let's just play it full speed first. Let me just reduce the volume. Okay, sorry about that. Now, ihateAdmins is shooting his minigun, okay? You can see the shots coming. And what I noticed is how not laser precision, but he was just, the shots were following Nylon absolutely perfectly. Like no deviation, no trying to correct himself or nothing. He just stays glued on the target. Even though Nylon is moving somewhat predictable, but he's not moving in a literal straight line, you know. There is like some wiggling, and I don't know how to describe it, but he's not moving in a straight line. There's like a wave pattern that he did. It even goes under the ledge, like he's half obscured. Admins is still tracking him perfectly. And watch what happens when he dies. When Nylon dies. Nylon dies, and the shots from ihateAdmins continue shooting at the same exact spot where he died, because the aimbot no longer has anything to track. Sorry about that. Can see it's so obvious. It's crazy how obvious it is, even from outside perspective, if you know what to look for. And now let's watch it from ihateAdmins perspective. You're gonna see it. If you've been paying attention to what I was telling you, you will see it immediately. Now let's watch it in slow motion. Frame by frame. Nylon jumps, flies this way, so the aimbot is aiming ahead exactly at that direction. Nylon stops kind of jetpacking here, so it's more horizontally to him. Notice how the aimbot stays perfectly aligned at all times, no matter the movement. That is not human reaction. Humans react way slowly than that. It reacts to every slight change in the movement immediately. And I can't believe what I'm seeing, honestly. This is just insane. And watch all the movements stop the moment Nylon dies. Right here. Next frame, there's no movement, pretty much. It's just like little movement from his actual mouse. But yeah, he follows. Bam, and all movement stops. That's a clear sign of an aimbot. Because if you were actually aiming with your hand, you would continue moving at least a little bit. You wouldn't just stop dead on at the exact frame that your target dies. That's just not how a human plays. Not at all. Yeah, let's just continue watching. I don't want to even go like through every single instance of him cheating. I just... This one was interesting because he actually didn't use his aimbot here, I would say. Look at it. Look at how shaky his aim is when he's playing legit. Doesn't even aim at him. You don't see that smoothness, you know, like when I go back to how he was tracking nail on. Oh wait, that's too far. You know, the movement is so smooth. And then he goes to using his actual sorry, his actual hand and mouse, and it's so jerky. Like he has Parkinson. I don't know. It's sorry to anybody who has Parkinson. No mean to offend you, but you don't see that smoothness when he doesn't aimbot. You know, this is so super smooth. Nobody aims like that. Nobody. Here I think he uses aimbot. Oh yeah, that is so clear. Again, snaps and it starts immediately aiming ahead of where his target is moving. The moment the target changes direction, it immediately corrects itself, you know, like takes that into account immediately. The moment he lands, the aim goes dead center on him because he's not moving anymore, then moves forward, and it's so obvious. And right around here is where he actually releases the aimbot button, so there is no more following his target. Yeah, get fucked. Heal the point tank. How about you stop aimbotting? And the thing is, it's really difficult to even spot an aimbot from outside perspective. Like in these videos, he actually shows so many instances of aimbotting. Look at this one. This one is crazy. Where was it? Oh yeah, here. Look at how pixel perfectly he is following the movements of his target. Including when changing direction, it changes immediately. And this I think he released it somewhere around here. Suddenly it's no longer tracking like that. And he doesn't even secure the kill. What an idiot. Yeah, and here he just pushes it again. You can see how it's following. And he gets fucked. Beautiful. Come on, what? Yeah, let's continue. I think there is no more like super good stuff happening here, as far as I remember. Yeah, this is actually even his normal aim. Yeah, it's all legit. You can see he can't hit shit. And here he pushes it again. But yeah, pretty sure there's nothing else happening here. Oh wait, I forgot. There is one more thing, of course. Yeah, that was normal. See how he wasn't even able to like track all that well. He is aiming all over the place. He's not following his target that accurately anymore. He is aiming anywhere but on the robo. That is his normal aim. This, I would say, was actually legit, I think. Surprisingly. Maybe it wasn't, who knows. That's the thing. Once someone is cheating, you can never be absolutely 100% sure that he is legit. But yeah, watch this. Right here. The shaking. Like is that like from the iMini knockback or what is this? And again, you can see how it's perfectly lined up with his target, following the movements, and on top of that you have this weird shaking, which I don't know if it's like the knockback shaking his target, or maybe he's like aimbotting and trying to also like fight the aimbot with his mouse, so it looks like it's not aimbotting. I don't know. It's strange. But in any case, it's not legit. It's aimbot. Obvious aimbot. Yeah, I think it's everything in this video. So let's have a look at the other one he posted. I'm sorry, another one that he posted. Let's silence it, because I don't want to hear his shitty music. And yeah, not even 20 seconds into the match and he is already aimbotting right here. And that's me right here. Bam, it's following. See that little change in movement and how he's following it? Like right here, I fly this way. And then I change and fly more like this way. And it just follows perfectly. Well, not follows, it's actually aiming ahead, but you know what I'm trying to say, that it's immediately reacting to what's happening. And then for some reason he throws a Kong here, like a dumbass, because I have AoE shield, so it does nothing to me. He just only damages and expects himself. Classic admins gameplay. Again, pushes the aimbot here, aiming on contract, following perfectly. Glued, literally glued to his target. Even when he can't see him, because he is obstructed by his own character model. There is still like no deviation, no humanness to his aim. And why would you even aimbot at someone who has range shield active? Like what the fuck, man? Yeah, this is like he dropped few frames. I don't know what happened here. So there's like this weird cut, I guess. Let's watch it in full speed. Yeah, I don't know. It's a shame because somewhere here we would see the direction change. And now you can see it's still following. And he releases it here and goes elsewhere. I mean, I say it's a shame that we can't see this exact moment, but there are so many other moments, so it's not really that big of a deal. It's not like we are missing a crucial piece of evidence here. This actually seemed kind of legit, I would say. See how he's not glued anymore? Maybe like here for a couple frames, but that could as well be legit. See how his aim is going left and right, and he's never like dead spot on his target. That's how a human aims. That is normal. Again, some frames are missing here. I don't know why. It's a shame because it does seem like he actually pushed his button right here. Is evidenced by these 2 frames where he is perfectly spot on, aiming at him without any, like with no deviation whatsoever. Bam. I think somewhere around here is where it gets really interesting. Oh yeah, look at this. Ha ha ha. He is aiming at Solist. And watch this, watch the movement. So let's start trying to make an escape. Jumps right here. You can see the aimbot immediately shoots up. Follows perfectly. You can see the changes in the movement. The slightest change in the movement is immediately visible on the aim. It's crazy. Yeah, again, obvious aimbot. Here his target starts walking more to the left, so the aimbot immediately shoots to the left. And the movement stops the moment he dies. Like this exact frame is the last point where the aimbot moved his aim, and suddenly no more movement. Interesting one. This was like a mixture of aimbot and legit human aim. This is normal. He's aiming nowhere near me, actually. See how he's like not even closely following my movements? That's because he's not using his aimbot here. The crosshair is anywhere but, you know, like the movement of his crosshair, his aim is not following the movement of his target, which by the way it's me again. Not even close. He aims all over the place. And here I think he pushed it again. It's sometimes so hard to tell. Definitely at least released it here, but maybe this was like legit. Okay, I'll give him that. He landed 2 shots legitimately on me. Like, what is even going on? Uses his power stem. And here I feel like he is hacking again. Like, trying to secure the kill. He doesn't want to let me escape. He wants that kill. He really does. And for reference, you can look at the clouds perhaps to see how his aim moves. Like there is some movement of his aim. And here is where it stops. Oh wait, never mind, it was just he dropped more frames, so we can't really tell. It's not as clear. Okay, let's just move on. Nice gameplay, dude. See fucking Recon throwing bombs on the point. What should I do? Yeah, I'll just tunnel vision here on contract and ignore the bomb. That's always like great idea. Just stand like an idiot. Just randomly throw a conch there. I think contract was like half dead, so he was so desperate for the kill. Yeah. And he rushes like all the way into enemy territory pretty much. Look how many people are there against him. He just dies. Yeah, get fucked. Nice aimbot again. He didn't push it until now. This is where he started aimbotting again. Like this was probably legit. And here it again follows the movements of his target very precisely. It's kind of hard to see because of how dark it is. But you can tell that the Recon jumped Now he's starting to fall down. And here's where he landed. Super obvious. And he can't even secure a kill, because he's fucking dumbass. That was a legit kill for once. Well done. What the fuck was he even trying to do here? Let's watch it closely. Aiming all over the place, like shooting randomly on the floor, on the ground. This actually seemed legit to me. Maybe like, again, like couple frames where he pushed it just briefly. But other than that, he's not following his targets as precisely as an aimbot does. Again, aimbotting locks on this medic, which I believe is Mr. Peltz. Then you can see him again fly up, so the aimbot aims in this direction. Direction changes, downwards motion. Aimbot immediately follows that. Again, upwards a bit, downwards. I mean, how could a human ever be able to track with literally frame perfect inputs on someone who is in such a group of enemies where you can barely see what is going on unless you go frame by frame? It's not possible. It's an aimbot. Watch it in full speed, how quickly all that happens. Like, do you even see what's happening there? I have to rewatch it like multiple times to actually see it in real time. It's crazy. Yeah, and then he shoots at me on the assault there. Locks on me. You see that? You can see it from the range shield very clearly. How I move up and the aimbot follows that super precisely, immediately. No delay, no corrections. It's just nothing but robotic movement. And despite all the chaos that's happening here, despite being obstructed by this enemy's range shield, it is still following precisely. You can see that. You can see that range shield a little bit here to see how I'm moving behind this assault's range shield. And again, I die right here. And you can see how it goes from smooth to like being all jerky and weird. Because he doesn't know how to move a mouse. This one is crazy. Adamenko playing recon, standing still like he always does. Admins, I guess, looking around to see what's there. He can't aim on a target that's standing still. Do you see that? He can't fucking aim at a recon that's standing still, and so he pushes the aimbot button. No aimbot, no aimbot, no aimbot, no aimbot, no aimbot, no aimbot. Bam! This is where he pushed it. And you can see him being glued again, even though he's standing still. It's clear as day that it's an aimbot. You can see the difference. Bam! And follows precisely. It's immediately reacting to any movement whatsoever. Any tiny change in the movement, you can see it being reflected in the aim. Immediately. The exact frame that happens. Oh, this is a good one. Yeah, of course he sees Mr. Peltz, so he has to aimbot him as much as possible. Again, watch how it's following the movement, reacting to any slight change in the movement. Like Peltz is walking this way, so it aims a little bit in this direction from him. Then he stops, walks the other way. The aimbot immediately goes the other way. And we are talking like frame perfect. If you don't know what frame perfect means, just watch some Karl Jobst videos or something, where he analyzes cheaters in speedrunning. It is normal to do like, I don't know, 10 frame perfect inputs per run, which a good professional speedrunner does after thousands of attempts. We are seeing so many frame perfect inputs here in this video that it's mind-blowing. There is no denying that's an aimbot. There is just no way this is legit. Absolutely no way. No human plays like this. Again, reacting immediately to the direction change in movement. It is so clear. Does he continue aimbotting? Of course he does. Yeah, snaps on Solest immediately. Again, Solest jumps. The aimbot immediately reacts to that. Tracks precisely. Bam, is that like what the hell even happened here? I think he lost some frames again here. No more movement after he died. This was legit, I would say. A little bit of aimbot here. Like, yeah, here. Like, immediately the moment his target jumps, he follows. And then here, I guess he released the button. Yeah, it must have released it. Or maybe he locked onto someone who was behind the wall. That is also possible. Now he's aiming all over the place. This is a nice. Oh, wow. Yeah. Again, we are looking at Solest on the Robo. Admins is locked on him immediately. Follows the movements so well. Immediate reactions. Maybe he even released the button like here. No, he didn't. Oh yeah, he did actually. He did. As you can see, he's no longer following him. Now he's... Yeah, I feel like this is probably even human aim. As you can see, it's not even that accurate anymore. Even though he is somewhat tracking him quite well, I would say, in this case. It's not like as aimbottish, because given that Solest is dropping down, the aimbot should be like a little bit more forward, like more to the left and down, like somewhere around here, I would say. You know, it's not even, you can see how how the crosshair doesn't like follow the head, or you know, we can use the shining head as a point of reference to see where it is in the relation to the crosshair. But I think here is where he pushes it again. Or what the hell is going on? I don't even know what I'm looking at here. It's crazy. Let's watch it in full speed again. Like, what is this? What is this? I have no idea what I'm looking at, honestly. It's just... I have no idea. But yeah, but this first part, that is definitely an aimbot. But here, I don't know. Probably this might have actually been legit. As far as I can tell, it was weird. Like, it's like glitching out. I can't tell what the hell is going on. But yeah. Looking onto a target that's standing still, that's just wild. And you can see, watch as he moves a little bit to the right. Just tiny bit of movements, and the aimbot follows immediately. You know, like here he starts working a bit faster. The aimbot immediately goes a bit faster as well. It's incredible. Yeah, nice aimbot again. Watch Nylon. How he jumps, the aimbot immediately goes upwards, like whoop. What the hell is even this? I think we might be seeing actually some admins' human hand motions interfering with the aimbot a little bit, so it's not as easy to tell, but most of the time you can tell just fine that it's an aimbot. Yeah, it's so obvious, and especially how all movement stops the moment his target dies. It gives it away even more. Like right here, you can see it's moving, bam, no more movement from his mouse. So super obvious. This might have been legit, but I think we are dropping some frames as well. Yeah, can't really tell. This could have been an aimbot. It looks aimbotish, but yeah, I think it is an aimbot. Like he used it for securing a kill. Which, to be honest, oh my god. Yeah, this one was crazy. But yeah, to be honest, I believed he was only using it for brief moments, like to secure a kill when someone isn't looking and so on. Turns out he is hacking way more than that. There were so many moments where he was like super glued on his target, following so precisely. It's undeniable. ihateAdmins, the leader of the Agent Dorks Discord server, is a confirmed aimbotter. Thank you for watching.